good day to you or wherever you are. Welcome to Worldie News, and I'm your host Derek Cool, and bringing you a weekly update on your favorite game, everyone's favorite game. Yes, that's right, Pro Evolution Soccer. So let's get right into the facts. So in today's facts, the first story or the headline of today's facts claims that Konami has finally managed to add new officially licensed leagues into the game. Hooray! Let's give them a round of applause, everybody. Exactly this one, because recently Konami had ended their contract with UEFA, and they had met a lot of criticism online, and different people were criticizing them for what they did, but they had promised that they were gonna make up for their mistake, make up for them terminating the UEFA license, and finally they have added 9 new officially licensed leagues. Really, this is good news. So as you can see on the screen right now, it says PES 19 has 9 new officially licensed leagues, including the Scottish top flight. So as of today, they've managed to announce 7 officially licensed leagues, and 2 are going to be announced later on. We don't really know what's keeping them from announcing all 9 leagues today. Maybe it's because the 2 leagues are going to be like a massive surprise. Maybe it's going to be like the Premier League and the La Liga fully licensed. I don't know, but in my own thinking, to my own imagination, I just think that maybe the reason why they're keeping from announcing these 2 leagues, maybe they're deciding to announce them separately because they're like very, very big, and they are gonna be like a shocker to everyone, as the game is gonna be released. The first one is Danish Superliga. The second one is Portugal's Liga NOS. I'm not quite sure with Portugal's Liga NOS because I think it has always been there, but it hasn't been fully licensed. So this is a good step. It means that Konami is now, licensing all the teams in the league. Before it was like partially licensed. And they also added Pro League, Swiss Super League, Scotland's Ladbrokes Premiership, Superliga Argentine, and Russian Premier League, exclusive to Pro Evolution Soccer 19. So I'm not really quite sure what this means, because in FIFA there has been Russian Premier League. So it means maybe FIFA has finally lost the rights to this league and it has become exclusive to Pro Evolution Soccer 19, which is extremely cool. Like a lot of people have been really fighting for licenses and stuff, calling out Konami for not really getting involved in the business of licensing as many teams as possible. But as we can see, PES 19, it means something good is going to happen, honestly speaking. So let's go to the Konami's website and get a look at this in full detail. So there we've got the logos for the leagues, 7 of them, as you can see. And it reads, this year PES 19 welcomes 7 new leagues and abundance of new partnerships and stadiums. This is pretty cool actually. A new global licensing initiative will see leagues from countries such as Belgium, Scotland, Denmark, Switzerland, Russia, Portugal, Argentina added to the game, with Russian league exclusive to PES. PES 19 will also include a lot of stadiums from launch, including FC Barcelona's Camp Nou and Palmeiras Allianz Park exclusively. And additionally, new partner clubs and stadiums will be added after the launch. So I think this is like what happened this year, whereby there was already the Camp Nou, but then with the Arsenal Stadium, the Emirates Ground, and the Dortmund Ground, the Emirates Ground, it had to be put in later on as part of a DLC. So still, it's still fine because you just have to download it online when it comes out, and they really, the reason why they publish it later is to make sure that they put in as much work into the stadium as possible. And if you can't really go online, there's always patches, you can always get the stadium afterwards. So we've got the Russian Premier League, the Argentina Super League, Quilmes Classica, and I don't know what this means. So the Denmark Super League is going to be the league and the Denmark Cup, okay? So for the Russian and Argentina, I don't know why they haven't put like a picture of the cup besides the emblem of the league. Does this mean that for the Russian and the Argentina league is going to be a pseudo cup, a fake cup within Master League or something like it? I'm not yet quite sure, but basically this may be what it means. So our Danish Super League is going to have the Danish Super League and the cup, the real cup, Liga NOS and the World Cup, and also the Swiss League, the Scottish Ladbrokes Premiership, and Belgian League. So this is really a massive step for Konami, as it means if you're really like a European and a South American, they've already have had the Brazilian League, and now they have the Chilean League, and now they're putting the Argentina League, Argentine League. It's a very good step for Konami, because it's gonna really amass fans from Europe. So many people, like for example from Europe, some are maybe from Switzerland, they have been playing, using Manchester United and other Premier League teams, Spanish teams, can really become redundant, and you might not really be connected to these people since they're not from your country and they don't really play in the league if you're liking. So if you may be a European or a South American, this is not time for you to really enjoy PES and use the real team you support, the real team from your location, the real team from your place, from your hometown, which is a good thing. So we have what else do we have? Okay, so moving on, the next story goes, we're gonna focus on Master League, and based on Master League, we're just gonna read a bit. So Master League real season. Okay, so there's gonna be a pre-season featuring the International Cup, improved negotiation for transfers, and license leagues. These 3 key changes will make you feel like an actual manager. Oh, excuse me. I'm not really quite sure with these 3 additions, to be honest, because the International Cup, I don't know what really, maybe this is now like the legit International Cup, but it has always been there in the game, and they're not really paying attention to things like, much more cutscenes, player training, whereby you have your training stadium, and stuff like that. So many things they can really reflect on the previous versions of PES, like PES 11, PES 13, which had actually a gym and stuff, and really put them into the game to make it much more fun and much more realistic. Yes, these features make the thing much more realistic, but it's just like they're just focusing on the general outlook of the thing, of the season of the Master League. They have to add some things that make it much more fun, like the cutscenes, like the training, like different things they can even put to add squads and so many things, national teams, to even be able to give you the ability to manage the youth team. It's actually a good idea, and even player growth, so that when you start playing Lionel Messi when he's like 19 years old, he'll look a bit younger, and as he grows, grow up and his face gets older and older. That's a very good thing for them to put in. So I think they're really going to improve on this, and soon they're like giving us the information bit by bit, but by the time we're gonna get to E3, I'm sure they would have given us most of the information that's there and things that are gonna be part of PES 2019. So this is actually good news, to be honest. For everyone who's a PES fan, I think this is your year to shine, and I just hope the 2 more leagues that haven't been announced right now are something that's like top flight leagues, like maybe Premier League or some other league that's really amazing, or the Bundesliga in general. So everybody, that's the end of our show, and I give you the news and you give us the likes and subscriptions. I'm Derek Cure, and you have been loving Worldie News. Take care and see you next week. Goodbye.